What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Seton Hill Studios. Hope you're having a great day so far. Today, we're going to be checking out a song from the Doom Eternal video game soundtrack. It's called The Only Thing They Fear Is You. I've heard it's heavy. I've heard it's just nasty, and it's an absolute banger. So, I've played some of the original Doom games, like way early on in the old consoles. I'm not going to age myself too much here, but I've never played any of the modern ones. And so I'm excited to hear how the soundtrack has evolved with the game itself. But before we get into it, a few ways you guys can continue to support the channel. You can scoot on over to Patreon, become a member there, get access to all sorts of features and perks. If that doesn't work for you, right here on YouTube, you can become a channel member as well, get access to all sorts of features and perks. And as always, if you guys have a request that you want to make a priority, guarantee that we'll watch and react to it. You guys can donate through Buy Me a Coffee. Never expected. Always appreciated. You guys are the best. Let's get into it. All right, y'all, here we go. A little bit of a different camera view today because this is just audio. There's no actual music video or live footage playing. But let's go ahead and check it out. Doom Eternal soundtrack, The Only Thing They Fear Is You. I'm excited. Just sludgy right off the bat. So I love stuff like this. I guess according to Periphery, gent is not a genre. I don't know what it is, but I love it. I love the syncopated hits, the guitar, the bass so tight together with the drums. That riff was thick. That's in, I don't even know, that's drop Z or something, 8-string, 9-string guitar. I don't even know. I'm sure some people out there know. Fill me in on what tuning that's in, but that was low, and that was a heck of a riff. Production quality on this is super high. I would imagine in like a AAA video game that they would want, super high value production in their soundtrack. But I mean, you just look at the game art here. I mean, dude's just out in the middle, just slaying some demons. I mean, this is a bop, when the world's the world's at stake. I thought it was coming back, but it didn't. There's been so many like dynamic shifts, because it came out, with that kind of lo-fi guitar sound, then came out swinging with that thick riff, huge drums, big bass, and there's been all kinds of up and down. It threw me for a loop there. It like broke down, and then the whole big riff with the drums and bass and guitar came back like just for a split second, and then it was just gone again, and it kind of stayed in here. That whoever wrote this is awesome. Not just necessarily composing for a video game. Like, this is just some good heavy music. Looks like somebody named Mick Gordon. I don't know who that is, but great job, man. I mean, I could definitely see myself vibing out playing this game, just shooting up some demons and stuff, and just having some fun while doing it. Bopping to a soundtrack like this. If the whole soundtrack is this good, God bless. This had to have won some awards or something. I just know this kept popping up. A lot of different people reacting to it and really seeming to enjoy it. And so I'm like, well, I got to check it out too. But this is great. This is like an album's worth of riffs. I don't know, since this is supposed to be like the Doom Eternal theme, I don't know if this has got different motifs of what's going to happen in the rest of the soundtrack that's going to be like reprised or revisited. And this is just kind of an overview. But man, this is a banger. Shift in the chords there. There's like a weird like pumping thing going on, but not in a bad way. Like normally when you hear people talk about pumping, they kind of view it in a negative context. But like there's sometimes where it's actually a good thing, and like this song kind of has it in the drums. Like just super compressed, super in your face. I really like that kick drum sound. It doesn't have a ton of low end in it. But it's still, it slaps, and it's just right there in your face, punching. It's not super subby, but it's super tight. You can hear everything that's doing. It's weird, like in this genre of music, when you got guitars and basses tuned down so low, you got to do some different things with your kick drum to really get it to punch through. And whoever produced or mixed this did a great job of making sure that that's punching through the way it needs to. And it's still got weight, don't get me wrong. But it's not like super subby, or like a lot of, low frequency, super, super low frequency content that you normally hear in like a kick drum. But it's a great sounding kick drum. I love the way it sounds. This game art is pretty cool too. Like just the actual background art. You can just feel the tension building. There could be a demon around any corner. Love all those drops. The syncopation in this song is great. It's literally like somebody sat down and was like, let me just write the thickest riffs I can think of, and I'm gonna put them all in one song, and I love it. I love how that's panning all through. I can hear it all through, going through my ears there. The amount of tension written into this is just wild. That's popped up a couple times. I don't know what kind of synth or guitar effect that is, but it's awesome. Okay, bringing in the offbeat on the hats. A little disco to the metal. I love that right there. So they're doing all these big, huge hits. There's super low tune guitars, just thick riff city over here. And then all of a sudden you get the offbeat, the offbeat sizzle of the hi-hats. And it's like, is he playing like a disco beat to this metal song? And it fits and it works. And I love it. I don't know who this Mick Gordon dude is. Uh, Obviously, he wrote it. I don't know if he played everything or programmed everything or what, but this dude, he's got it. Great songwriter, great riff writer, great arranger. Now we almost got like an army cadence there. Man, I could definitely see why it links to a whole bunch of gym playlists. I feel like this would be some hype music to work out to. Not that I would know anything about that, but if I was going to work out, I'd probably want to listen to something like this to get me motivated. Wow, what a jam. That was, I lost count of the great riffs in that song. It was just like when one would end, another one would keep coming. They just strung together some amazing riffs. That's an album's worth of riffs, honestly. And they just put it all into one song. The guitars sounded huge. The drums were great. Bass was awesome. Again, I don't know if this guy, did this solo or if he just wrote the song, if he played everything, produced it, mixed, mastered it. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that know, but this was a very well put together song for a video game. I mean, you got to remember, this is for a video game. How often there's a lot of good video game soundtracks, but there's not a lot of them, I don't think, that just come out of the gate swinging like this, so well produced, so well put together, and just in this genre. Like, a lot of times it's more cinematic, or it's 8-bit, or techno, or kind of anime sounding. This is just like straight up sludgy, in your face metal. And it was great. Very well executed. I could definitely see the appeal of playing a game like Doom and having this in the background. I love how much tension and release was built into it through different dynamics. All the different instrumentation. It's just, man, extremely well done, extremely well put together. Great tune. All right, y'all. Hit that like button. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so every time we drop new content, you guys are made aware. And as always, we'll see you on the next one.